Mehta is an aviation expert. Mr. Mehta, can you help us understand what must have happened from the visuals that you see?
Yeah, well, the initial reports that are coming in and from the visuals that I can also see only on the TV channels, as is apparent that the crash has taken place at the time of takeoff. And, with a lot of passengers. This is an airliner, and if I believe the reports, then it is an international flight. And it's as per the reports, it's an Air India aircraft. So obviously it is a huge aircraft, and at the time of takeoff, generally, mostly, the fuel carried in an aircraft is maximum. So it makes even more dangerous. Usually you will find that the landing phase is more, from safety point of view, is more critical. But if things happen on takeoff, they can take a very bad turn because the aircraft is loaded with fuel. And secondly, it is known to have crashed just outside the airfield perimeter and over the building, which makes rescue a little more difficult because within the airfield for the rescue teams, for the rescue tenders, and for efforts to move in quickly is easier. But they are equipped to quickly make the way, break the boundary if need be to go out and give the support whatever is required. But it is very difficult when there is so much of smoke, so much of fire, to even attempt rescue immediately. But as I can see in some visuals already, some people have been taken out on stretchers. It seems that there have been great success in the rescue.
Mr. Mehta, can I also understand from you, of course it's very difficult right now to assess what exactly must have happened at the time, but you're saying that perhaps during the time of landing, takeoff is when this happened. What goes wrong in such cases when, the plane is trying to take off and then such a crash happens?
No, there can be n number of reasons, so it is not right to speculate. But normally when the aircraft is taking off, everything is fresh. People have checked, the technicians have checked the aircraft recently. The pilots have done everything checked. So usually, unless it is a catastrophic failure, is one thing it points to. This time of the year, and as I can see from the visual, the weather around also appears to be clear. So it doesn't look to be related to weather at all. Then third thing is, sometimes what we have seen in some catastrophic, some accidents like this is when the huge amount of bird hit takes place. So there can be external factors also to it. Most likely, it is either external factor like this or could be some catastrophic failure because during takeoff, everything is planned and, you do things at your comfort level. You have right from the time you start up till you move to the runway and take off, you are doing everything deliberately yourself. Unlike in a landing where, you are compelled because now you are already in the air and you have to make your decisions quickly and, till the time you come down on the ground, you have to continuously be at it. In a takeoff, it seems everything is checked right before the takeoff and multiple times before takeoff. So points towards a catastrophic failure, but too early to speculate anything. There are a lot of things that can go wrong.
Right, Mr. Sandeep Mehta, thanks very much for giving us some sort of perspective on what might have happened. Of course, too early to say, viewers, what might have happened, but our aviation expert, Mr. Sanjeev Mehta, telling us that perhaps this could be a technical glitch or an external factor like a bird hit, which sometimes happens. This happened during landing, during takeoff. These clarifications will come in right now as more and more details trickle in, but those visuals that are coming in are extremely concerning. What we are also getting to know that this was an Ahmedabad to London Air India flight. My colleague Sagarika has more on this. Sagarika, over to you.
We are just piecing together the information that we have with us. First of all, this is the flight involved in this tragic plane crash is Air India 171, which was going from Ahmedabad to London. It departed at around 1:17 as per the information that we have with us. Emergency services were alerted at around 1:50. We are just putting together the information that we've accessed. So one, that there were about 242 passengers on board this flight, which is Air India 171 from Ahmedabad to London, departed at around 1:17. And at around 1:50 the emergency services were alerted. The fire service chief also spoke to Times Now and said he got the first call at around 1:46, and 1:50 was when all the fire stations in and around the area were alerted. So this is the preliminary information that we've accessed, and there are more officials who are joining you at this point of time, Shreya.